Hi everyone, welcome back to Smash That Small Paper Pad collaboration hosted by Deb Hoax Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. Everyone that's participating will be in the description box. Go ahead and click on it and check out everyone and see what they have created. I'm quite sure it's something amazing. I want to share with you what I use first and then we'll do a little bit of talking. I use this Garden Dreams by Recollections. It has 36 pages and 12 designs, so it's 3 of each page. I also use some of this from this little kit, and it's from Recollections as well. So it's explosion box. It says Recollections explosion box. So I guess it's some pieces that go in there. And then I use some pocket pages, as well as I'm going to be using not this particular one because it's a beach one, but We Are Memory Keepers. I pulled out 2 of those. Remember those days? This glorious price right here. I digress. Yes, I know. And then I just use some craft paper, and I also use this Bo Bunny washi tape. The colors and everything fit really well with what I was doing. I have a tutorial for how you could do this project. Not decorating it, but a step-by-step on how to get it to a certain piece. And I'm not even finished with this because at first I was like, I don't know what to do for this month's collaboration. And then I was like, okay, let me get some inspiration. And I watched a few videos and nothing really was like, hey, let's try this. But you know what? I went to Old Faithful, a book. So it's not complete. Like I said, I want to do some other stuff to it. But for all intents and purposes, I did use the paper pad. So I'm using different ribbon. I want to try and use more and more of my ribbon up. So this ribbon I've used in the past. I think this is a Christmas ribbon. It has green and gold on it. So I probably got this from Michael's. And I use some purple and blue ribbon. And all the colors kind of just fit really well together. I also use a few sheets from Dear Lizzie. And let's see what the name of that paper pad is without making a mess. I have a few projects going on over here. It's called Stargazer. I was going to try to use that, but none of the pages really like said, hey, use me. So this is the front and this is the back. I try to make the front and backs uniform just because I feel better making them uniform than one page be one thing and another page be that. And also it's just easier for me to do that. And then right here, this spine, I use a paper from the Dear Lizzie, a strip. And then on the front of it, is this even a beginning? No, it says grow a happy life. And I am very much into the whole spring and summer crafting thing. I think the colors are beautiful. You know, I always tell you that I like fall. I feel like you can do a lot more with fall because it's leaving from spring, summer to fall. So you can kind of play around with the summer colors as well as the beautiful greens and browns and yellow that the trees offer. You know, besides my grass is always fall. Grass is just dirt right now. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I love these colors, and you know I'm not big into purples, but this paper pad itself is just a really, really pretty paper pad. So you can see it has some butterflies and flowers in here, and I just thought this would be really cool. And I don't know how or what I'm going to do with this. I do want to put some flowers on the front of here, but I'm not quite sure what I will be doing with that yet. And I don't know if I'll leave it blank and just put like a little sentiment or something, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so I think you know what goes here. A picture. And right here is just something you can write to yourself, a little note. And then this is from the Recollections piece, and this is from the cut apart. I thought that would be really cute. It's a little tuck spot. You can do whatever you like with that. I also used some stickers from Maggie Holmes. And then this is blank as well. And so this uses 10 envelopes, which means I have to cover 20 pages. In the future, if I ever do this again, which I probably will next month, right? I will use 5 pages, so I have to cover 10 pages. So you can take 10 envelopes and do 20 pages, or you can take 5 envelopes and only cover up 10 pages. So you can take the same amount and get 2 books versus 1 book. So the envelopes are cheap, and I'll show you where I had an accident. So when the pages are treated like this, I try not to do anything with them, but I think I'm going to come back and put like something in the corner or whatever. And I did use glue on some of the pages and tape on some of the pages. I use glue just because I don't want to have to put something down and then it be crooked. So here's a little strip of a banner piece from the sticker book that I used. And then here's some more treated paper. And it just says, "You are altogether lovely." I think that these little off color pages look really, really nice on pages. Like this looks like it wasn't finished being colored. But you can just put a note or something on here. And then right here I made a pocket. So the pocket's on this side actually and not this side. And so right here's where I use the pocket pages. And it just says, "Inspiration is all around you." And then it's blank on the back, so you can write notes if you like. And this one's just really pretty. I think it matches, even though this is plain and like matte, I think it matches the gold really, really nicely. And then this one says "the detail." So, you know, whatever the details are, you can put it in there. And I put it so it could be on this side. And I think this green goes really well with these colors. I did use tape. I used a wide strip of tape so you can see I just did this right here. Now on this page, the book tore right here. And so I'm kind of hesitant to give it away or give it to anyone just because I don't want people to think that I made something and then it's raggedy or tore. I did also put some glue in here, so I'm not sure if that's going to actually adhere at some point. But I feel like this little reinforcement works well. It would have looked really, really good if it was the correct direction, but this paper fits perfectly at 4.5. And so this is a strip from the top portion of the 7. And then this is a page from the Dear Lizzie, and this is just a clear sticker that looks really good right there. And then this one just says "Remember." And the pages that are like super, super busy, I feel like you can put a picture here, a note, or leave it blank, and then when you get inspiration, you can put something there. I do plan on coming back and looking through it and just probably putting a few more words or some doilies or something on here. But I really want to take my time with this journal, this book, journal, album, whatever we're calling it, because I enjoyed making it a lot more than I did at the very beginning. And then this one says, "Every day brings a story." And you know, I'm into butterflies. I love looking at butterflies. So I'm not upset about that. And then so this is another page. I thought that just throwing in different pops of color would add something to it. Right here is some glue strips as well. Just because it's easier to put glue down versus tape strips versus glue strips. So you know, if you do decide to make something like this, just be gentle. And right here I made some ginormous tags, and I just took the washi tape and wrapped it around the bottom to give it a little bit different something. And you can write a note here. If you don't like this, you can also take this off and use something else on there. I think I put the circle down a little bit too low, but I didn't want to put it up too high and then pull it and tear. So they're almost identical. One of them is a smaller size, and it's just a little band right here. And then this is the back, and this is the completed project. Now, I don't know if I'm going to cut this or not. I feel like doing this is fine, and that's where I have my issue with decorating the outside. If I keep the strip like this, then I don't want to decorate it with like volume. I keep it flat. The same thing with the back. But if I decide to cut it and tie it, then we can add some volume. And you can see it's already kind of getting bigger and bigger and bigger because if you put more stuff in here, it's going to get bigger. And I talk about that in a tutorial about the spine. So you just have to keep that in mind when you're making these kinds of books. You don't want to have a tight spine because then your book will come out. So you want to give your spine room to grow with the book. So anyway, please check the description box out, see what everyone has created. And until next time, thank you for watching. Happy crafting.